Welcome.
Welcome back, ladies and gents.
Welcome back. We're back.
Welcome to It's
Lady.
Too Deep. And we are here for episode 3.
Three, you guys.
As you as you know, it is moi, or I should have said moi. And it's me, Ashley, and the lovely Jay.
Jessica. It's me.
And we're here for another episode of It's Too Deep. Relationships, getting in.
Do y'all want to know the secrets of attracting an evolved man? They don't even know what an evolved man is, so we're going to have to tell them what it is.
They they don't know. They
No.
don't know. So that's what we're gonna tackle today. Letting you know what it is and how to get it and how to stick with it. I be
Yes,
out here with these
lady.
little $5 homies. These $5 homies. Y'all gotta excuse me. I look like I just take all the drugs in the world. My little eyelashes be blowing like
You do
this.
not look like you.
As normal. As normal, this is a show where we are real and live, so you may hear background noise, you may not. It is what it is. Um, but we are here for another day. First of all, something we have not done yet is introduce who we are. So I'm gonna let Jay go first.
Okay. Now listen. I am Jessica, you guys. I am the founder of It's Too Deep Incorporated. Okay, you guys. Life gets ahead of us sometimes. And it can be too deep for us. So I'm Jessica, but you could call me Jay or Unique. And I'm the person that started this thing right along with my sister Ashley, which is the co-founder of It's Too Deep Incorporated. And I'm gonna let her introduce herself. Introduce yourself, girl.
You got to love just okay. So extra, so extra. I love it. I'm very Bougetto, as they call me. And I am also the co-host of Lady J in It's Too Deep. My name is Ashley. I am always here to bring drama, either drama from the word, drama from the world, or drama from the household. Either way, I bring drama. I give us what we need to talk about. Okay?
Yeah. I'm
But yes,
always
ladies
the
and
one
gentlemen,
that's
I am
trying to keep the
actually
heat.
true, very true. Um, but I mean, what would it be without a little spice in it? Little
Look,
spice.
yin yang. Look, yin yang. We the yin yang twins.
Yeah, we're here to have
Damn.
fun. We're here to just be us. So today is a day where we talk about secrets of. And y'all look, I'm supposed to be looking right here, but let me tell you why I'm not looking right there. Because Because I gotta make sure these are our new backgrounds. So I gotta make sure the background stay looking good. Because bad enough we already have a connection problem, okay? So I gotta make sure the background stays the background. But anywho, okay. So today is secrets of attracting an evolved man. And we have a couple of objectives, which objectives of the day, as you can see, it's gonna say it right here. And there are 5 of them. Would you like to say them or you want me to say
I found you're gonna learn today. What are the modern standards versus traditional standards? Okay. 2, when you hear, when you are told you to this or you to that, we're gonna teach you about the warning signs, okay? Okay. Um, we always hear that, these type of men don't exist. You're gonna learn something about that today because they do. They do. Unrealistic standards and no conversation about what type of man is equipped when it's emotional needs involved. I'm gonna say it again. So you don't have conversations about what type of man is equipped when it's emotional needs involved. Okay. You're gonna learn about that too. Because every man is not equipped to provide for your emotional needs. Okay.
say it again, sister, say it again.
Every man, the man you're probably laying next to listening to this, is
Why?
probably not equipped for your emotional needs, honey. Okay. So
Why? Between Normandy and Weston. We call this here little 20. No, seriously. Okay. For real though, half of y'all live next to one that don't even know how to. You mad, he don't know why you mad. You trying to figure out how come you don't know why I'm mad? Like you're the person that did it. But some men are just not emotionally equipped to know how
how
to
you
deal with
feeling?
emotions. Well, right.
They probably don't
Right.
even know how to, yeah, like you said, how to even deal with emotions. They are when they need to, you know,
For
a lot
real.
of them need a woosah. You know what I'm saying? So,
For real. For real.
and get that demon out their butt, as one of my friends used to
Well,
say.
get it clean out of there. Because it's so there. Okay. Um, we will also run through 5 seasons. Well, let me see. Yes, 5 seasons
Mhm.
of some, you know, some men, an evolved man. You have to match his season. And to find an evolved man is to find someone who's taken traditional principles to a relationship and evolve them. So he'll be in different seasons, and women, even evolved women, like we have different seasons. And to match it up is a really big thing. If you don't match it up, y'all all over the place. Like for real, y'all are all over the
All
place.
over the place. That's where the arguments, y'all always arguing, y'all always fighting. One minute you want to be with them, next minute you don't, this and the other. See, let me tell you, ladies, the biggest flaw of them all, okay, is instead of worrying about who he is, you need to worry about what season he is in. You hear me?
Wow.
You gotta know what season he is, because if your season don't line up with his season, or his season don't line up with your season, y'all gonna be doing this, okay?
Hey,
When y'all need to be doing this, you hear me?
Facts.
this right here. You hear me? So go always go different paths. You always gonna go a different way, you know? So for instance, if y'all not if you in the season of being motivated and want to go work out, want to do this, want to do better for your life, and you focused and this and the other. Another thing, if you are on a path of wanting to be spiritual, get closer to God and this and the other, but he is on a path of still wanting to do worldly things, still want to club, still want to do this, don't want to do that, and it's not, yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't care how fine, yeah, I think that
Okay.
man is.
No
How
matter how fine he
big
is,
he might be, you hear me? It's not gonna work. It's
it's not.
not gonna work.
It's not. Sorry, sis. It ain't. Sorry, Pooh. It's not.
It's
That's
not.
absolute facts. That is absolute facts. And you know, if you don't identify the signs that he's ready, you're really gonna be lost.
You gonna be
You're
long.
gonna be lost. You're gonna be wondering. You're gonna have miscommunicated affections with each other. I like that. That was good. I
I
like that.
like that. I think I need to write that down. Miscommunicate. Write this down, ladies, and gentlemen, because this applies to women too. Okay, this just ain't for us women to get a evolved man. Man, this is how you can get an evolved woman. Okay,
Facts.
all genders applies. Okay, so
All gender.
you said uncommunication or what?
Miss. Oh, look at my lads. I'm sorry, yeah. My lads got caught in my glasses. Miscommunicated affection. We tend to have these because, like you said, Jay, we will be in a season where we are ready for um passion and we ready to be loved and we just want to be all into the next person, and he may be in a season where he's just like, I'm just trying to get it in, like I ain't trying to be on none of that.
You
And
hear
you
me?
have, and you have those miscommunicated affections because being evolved, you have to be a grown up about it. You have to be able to say, well, this is the season that I'm in. He has to be able to say, I'm in a physical season right now. Like I'm just sexual drive is high, brother trying to get it in, trying to do
Yeah.
this, trying to do that. Women, you have to be able to say, I'm in the season of my spiritualness. Right now, I'm just focused on Christ. I just want to be focused on the Father. I just, if you're not in that season with me when we just trying to evolve and grow in the Lord, then it's not going to work. You can't have a carnal mind and be spiritual at the same time. It's not going to work. You can't be financially broke but trying to date a dude that is um, financially wealthy. Like, don't get me wrong, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? We do see the movies all the time and all of that, but we speak in real life situation. He ain't trying to because he's not trying to take care of you. You have to give him purpose to take care of you, if that makes sense. Hopefully, that's making
Yeah.
sense to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't just you was telling me one day that this woman was just saying she just wants to be taken care of, but I don't think a grown man want to take care of a grown woman. Like if you're a grown woman, you should be able to say, um, this is my season where I just want to be pampered. This is my season where I want to be pampered. I'm already financially stable. I
Mm-hmm.
already got my stuff together. I'm an evolved woman. I just want to be pampered. I don't want
Yeah.
to have to take care of a grown man. A grown man should feel the same way. Like this season, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take her home, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm ready for my lady to pamper me. Go buy me a necklace for one. Why I gotta always buy
Nobody.
you a necklace?
Okay. So my husband gonna love me, baby. Don't let me be financially stable.
For real.
We're gonna be spoiling each other.
That's the thing, spoiling each other and people, which goes into our first objective of modern standards versus traditional standards. We tend to
Mhm.
think that, oh, if you gotta buy him this and buy him that, you crazy, I ain't buying him. What are you in a relationship for? Like,
Mhm.
or what are you looking for? You just looking for somebody to give, and you don't, you just want to receive all the time. You don't want to give back. Like, what are you exactly looking for? So I wanted to kind of break these objectives down, being that we, what I'm saying, we got some time. We got some time. What are your modern standards versus your traditional standards? Like, what do you feel like that means?
For me,
Yeah.
oh. Okay, so modern standards is, to me, it's like when people put people on a pedestal, or they, you know, like, I expect this out of a person, I expect that out of a person, and they need to do this for me, and I shouldn't have to do nothing, and and this and that and the other. Um, just another thing is dating without, you know, dating a person and not involving your kids or your family members. Not saying they have to date who you date, but when you trying to get married and stuff like that, that's when the traditional standards step in, because yeah, I've always known that a man should be able to approach the father of the one he's trying to marry and get that, you know, that what is it called? Sis? The permission.
Um, yeah, basically. I know what you mean. Like
Yeah.
going to
You should be if we're gonna be together, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be going to functions and I'm gonna want to bring you along. I'm gonna be around family members and I'm gonna want to bring you along. Well, you should be able to be cool with my family too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just as well as on the other end, because we don't want no drama. Now, nobody want no drama. Ain't nobody got time for no drama. Ain't nobody got no time for no drama. Like, for real. So why not get to know each other's family members and this and that and the other?
right.
Cause then look, if a person had assumptions of cheating, right? Let's just go that right. If a person thought that they significant other was cheating on them, and the person be like, "No, I was with Eric." Who? Who
Right.
is
That's the first thing
Eric?
you're gonna say. Who is her? What you
Who is
mean? Who
Eric?
was that?
If you would have got to know her family, you would have known that that was her brother or her
Or a
cousin.
cousin or an uncle, anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody.
That's I mean, you do have families where the uncle is the same age as the cousin, or the uncle is the same age as the niece, or
Or
nephew.
younger, or whatever.
The mama and the daughter was getting it in.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
you never know.
Yes.
I feel that though. Getting permission and getting to know the family. I
Being
love
involved.
being involved. So
Involved.
Taraji,
Involved people gets involved in people's life, in their significant other's life.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I do like that. I do
Yeah.
like that. So I like I'm sorry, yeah, I had to write that down. That was good.
That was too
Um,
deep. It was too
I
deep.
like I like the fact that Taraji made a great point. So before she got married, I don't even know if they still married or not. But before she got married, she said, her sons would never meet who she was dating because she didn't know if they were dating seriously with her or not.
Yeah.
Which that's something you should probably ask up front. Like, are we dating seriously or you just want to date for fun? Are you dating to get married or are you dating just to have fun? Like that should be something that we really ask before we get deeply involved, especially because that falls into your season.
Yeah.
Which season are you in? Are you dating to be married as well, or are you dating just to have fun? Make sure y'all are on the same page. But she was dating to get married, and apparently he was too. But she wouldn't allow him to meet, or any man she was dating to meet her sons unless they were getting married. So my guess is he probably didn't meet them until like halfway, almost close. Like once they got engaged or close to being engaged in a serious relationship, and he went from being, oh, I'm dating you to I'm actually committed to you. That's when she allowed him to meet the family, which is really, really good. I'm gonna be honest. I used to take my boyfriends. If I didn't want you, I would take you around my mama because I know
She gonna run you away.
I would take my boyfriends around my mama. And I would do that because I knew that my family was so strict, they would run them off. Like they would totally run them clean out the way. But if it was somebody that I was deeply like wanting to talk to or wanting to, start something to see how it would go, I would keep him hidden.
Mm.
And I would keep him hidden as long as possible. And then when it came time to meet my family, then it was like, okay, we've been doing this for a while. Let's go meet them. Because at this point, whether they like you or not, you here. Once I started having my girls, because I didn't have my son until right before marriage, but when I had my girls, I was I was like, you're gonna have to like stay far back because I was so afraid that you coming in, are we dating to get married or are we dating to have fun? Because I don't want you to get attached to my children. This don't work out. Boom. You got to be put out of my life. And they're like, what happened
What
on
happened?
board?
What happened to him? He was just there. Did I just say to him, oh, dang,
Can,
mama.
can such and such take us to the park? Nah, baby, I dropped him last week. Like, I can't, I can't have it like that. So, um, that made a lot of sense when you say that. Are you getting married to, or are you dating to get married? Or are you just trying to have fun? And evolved people get involved with their potential's life. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I really like that. My modern though, I can't stand the way we date nowadays. Like men nowadays feel the need to. It's not all about the woman anymore. It's more like, back then when you was 16, the dudes was trying to impress you when,
Yeah.
girl, come here, let me show you I'm a gentleman and all of that. Now we in the 30s, dude, like, open your own door.
You hear me? Like, man, man. If you was not raised right, if men, I looked at it like this: if men was not raised up like that, they don't do that.
They don't. They
They
don't.
don't do that because all my cousins that my auntie raised, I don't care what they doing. They gonna stop what they doing to open up that door.
Yeah.
And any male that was raised up around them that wasn't family was the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, I love being around my family just because I know I ain't gotta open up my own door.
I noticed in my family they don't really do that anymore. Like they don't do that. Like even so, my granddad, he was blind. So of course, after a while, he opened
Yeah.
up her door.
That
But
ain't funny for the fact.
he would try to reach over and find the lock to unlock the door
Mm.
and
Still.
try to let her in. instead of him being able to walk around, I would catch him as a little girl trying to reach over and unlock the door and push it open to let her in. Or he would leave his door open and wait to hear her get in the car and then say, "Hey, are you okay?" And she's walking around and she say, "Yeah, get in the car, close the door." And he's still sitting there like, "No, I need to hear you get in, then I'll close my door." I don't see nobody in my family doing that no more. They just like get in the car, and
Mhm.
it's like, I mean, it is what it is, but that modern thing, I feel like all of that comes from TV.
Yeah. They
Everything
need
you
to
watch,
start putting more of that stuff on TV. The
yes,
man opening up the
yes,
door, getting instilled in these
uh-huh,
men minds. Like, this is how you supposed to treat your woman.
absolutely, absolutely. And
Love
I
them
don't think they
feet
do
at
that.
night. Dude.
They don't do
All of
that
that.
because of the scripture. The eye is the lamp of the body.
Yeah.
So they think like a man. One of the biggest movies out. But you seen how everybody everybody wasn't even opening the door. She had to tell him like, are you gonna get my door? He's like, nah, get in. He wants me. No, get my door. Like
Yeah.
they don't do that. Versus traditional, like you said, you know, being able to get their permission. Come to my door. Well, I ain't gonna say that because don't come to my door. People think you stalking me because I ain't give you my address.
But if I did give you my address, come
If
to my
I
door.
did, if you're gonna come, ask my children. You know what I mean? Like, I just came to see if your mom wanted to go on a date. Is that okay with you guys? Like, I want my kids to be like, no. Like, what
Who
you say?
do? Is we going to? 'Cause I'm just saying.
Like, where are you taking my mama? No. Like, no. Just for me to be like, go back there and sit down. No, he can take me out. He could definitely take me out. No, don't be saying that. But like, if you're gonna come the traditional way, do that. Like you said, involve the kids. I
Yeah.
don't have to let them meet you, but at the same time, let it be known I'm trying to be in her life. Like
Yeah.
I really want to be in her life.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
about this next one? Told to this or to that.
That like irritates me, you know. That right there irritates me. She too this and I hear people all the time like she cute, but she ain't my type. I'm like,
Oh, who asked you? I be wondering just who asked you, sir? If she ain't your type, why you talking? That don't make sense. If she's not your type man, keep it pushing. Let the next man
keep it
come in so
pushing.
she can have a type man. What
Yes,
you mean?
yes. She too this. She too. Look, and it's good, and it's pros and cons to this. Okay, because if the pros is if you are told if you say she too messy or she too toxic and I don't want to be with that person because they too, controlling or, things of that such. Then that's where it comes like, okay, it makes sense for you to say that. But when you say little petty things like things that could be fixed easily.
She too black. She too yellow. She too snobby. She too this. She too runny. She too ugh. She go to church. She Baptist. Like, dude, shut up. Shut up. You too short. You don't make six figures. Your teeth too crooked. Your eyes look cross-eyed. Did you
One of your eyes too little. You need to open that mug up.
left eye, cousin, sitting over there, right eye? Have a seat. But you know what? Women do the same thing. Ladies, don't do that. Okay. I see a couple women who will say, he fine, but he too emotional.
Or
He
he
fine,
fine, but he too hoish. Excuse my
like,
French.
for
But
real though. They will do that. And it'd be like, girl, what you just with like 5 different dudes last week? We don't even know who your
another one
boyfriend is.
is he cute, but he a pretty boy.
Okay, now let me say this because I have those moments. Okay, well, I'm like, you is such a pretty boy, but I don't like when people just push that towards light skinned men. Don't do that, ladies. Don't do that. Don't just push that on light skinned men because dark skinned brothers out here do the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, what is the difference between a pretty boy and a dude just knowing he's handsome? He just knows he's handsome. He just likes to look good. He just likes to smell good.
Man who, what you say the second one was, okay, a pretty boy is somebody who think they look better than you. Try to always compete in looks with you, okay? Think they gotta look, that's feminine all day long. I don't care what nobody say. You might as well be a girl, okay? So but a man with confidence is just that, a man with confidence.
A man with
You know that,
confidence.
just like a woman. I don't have to say, I don't have to be in the street and I ain't got nothing against you women that does this, but I see women all the time like
Girl.
hold on, I gotta get this. Hold on, I gotta get that. If he buy me something, he gotta give me a Louis Vuitton, and I want a Birkin. But you stand in the two family flat.
Oh, Section 8. Girl, you better go get you a house on that Section 8 voucher.
You buying in the 2010 Malibu.
Oh, man. Girl, don't even go that far to say 2010. She in an 02 Chevy and a Toyota.
Ooh, baby.
Or what's their favorite car? What's their
Honda.
favorite car? A Honda. Is that what you said? A Honda?
Yes, they in a Honda.
There
They
you
in
go.
a 2009,
There you go.
2002 Honda.
Because I shall got me a Honda, but I want me a man in a Tesla. Girl, you can't even spell Tesla if we told you to. Look, no offense to y'all either, but please don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Don't give out unrealistic standards that you can't even come up with. You know what I mean? And
if you can do it for yourself, if you can't provide it for yourself, do not expect the man to provide it for you.
okay, which
That's where
brings us.
independent come from. Okay. Learn how to be independent, baby. Because you might ask a man to buy you that and they might tell you no. Now us women, what we gonna do? Us the ones who know how to go get, we gonna go get it ourselves then.
An evolved woman is
We'll
gonna
go.
say, okay, I'm going to get it myself then. You ain't got to worry about it. And the next time he see you hustling, getting your stuff together, the entrepreneurs out there working hard on their business, getting that money together, baby, to go drop that cash. Oh, I'm sorry, that plastic, that metal, okay, get that metal and use that tap to go buy themselves a Tesla. Then he know, okay, I'm tripping. That's the one I want. That's an evolved woman. I need that. Come here. Like that's an evolved woman, which brings us to, it was so crazy that just came up because our next point is what?
um unrealistic standards.
You cannot have all these standards. I want him to have an 800 credit score. I want me a man, as the rapper said, 8 figures. What she say? I want to with 6 figures. Girl, you can't even, come on now. You giving these women unrealistic standards because, like you said, half of them living on a 2-family flat that they barely even pay rent for.
Forget that. They in the apartment. They in the apartment complex like the Peabodys. Yeah, in the old Fallon place.
In St. Louis, Missouri, if y'all didn't know where that's at. But they want somebody to come through there with all this money, pay for all these kids. Like, come on now, you got to be able to do something for yourself first. You have to be able to say, I want a man that has great credit score because I have a great credit score. You know what I'm saying? I want, if he got bad credit, I work with a man with bad credit because I got bad credit. We can raise it together.
Okay.
Or if you're gonna say I want a man with some good credit, at least let it be because that's one of my standards. I
He
would
could
like
teach
for
you how to get your credit.
right.
Not
That's one
to
of my standards.
use his credit, but to be able to teach you how to
Exactly.
build your credit. Because one thing I'm
Exactly.
not going to lie, a lot of us was not educated
On
on
how to do
credit.
credit. Yes.
We
Yes.
was not. If we was educated on credit, we wouldn't be worrying about nobody else's. Okay,
Right. That is
so
true. That is
so
very true.
if you not if you want a man that got a 800 credit, tell him to teach you how to get your credit up to
Hey,
800. But
don't
don't be
do
trying
it.
to use his credit to benefit you and your lifestyle that you want. You ain't even got that lifestyle. It's just a
You
lifestyle that you want.
you trying to get an 800 credit score so you can go to rent a center.
No, so you can go to the car lot.
That too, to get a car that you can't even pay for. But most females, they trying to go get an IKEA credit card so they can make their house look like one of them pictures that's on Facebook.
Okay.
Ladies, get your standards up. Okay, get your standards up. Don't be out here trying to pimp no man. Yeah, they tried to pimp us at one point, but an involved woman don't care about that because you can't pimp no involved woman. A man don't have to worry about that because a
No,
woman can't pimp an evolved man. You're not gonna
no.
pimp him if you can't go get a job and he got to take care of you 24/7. It's a difference if you're a stay-home mom, but you hustle to get your money.
Mm-hmm.
You're not calling him every 2 seconds, every day saying, I need this, I need you. Can you please help me with this? Can you do this? Can you do it? Eventually he's gonna be like, okay, what you doing all day?
Mm-hmm.
You just at home? Why? Like one thing I couldn't stand speaking on St. Louis was Hillville Apartments. A lot of y'all that's gonna see this, if you in the STL, you know what Hillville Apartments is.
Yeah.
It's a great help for you to get your money up, but at the same time, the neighborhood is bad, y'all. Don't go over there. But
Or the Peabody's, y'all. Or the Peabody's. So I stayed there. And these, for real,
but
like,
it helps you because you don't have to pay rent. But at the same time, if all you're gonna do all day long is sit down on your tail, not do nothing, have sex all day, talk to boys all day, like come on now, have some drive about yourself. I don't have to pay rent. If I do gotta pay rent, it's only like $200. So I'm gonna go get me a job where I'm not overdoing it, but I'm stacking this money so that I can open this, I can open that, my
yeah,
taxes come, I can get my business started, or I can, you know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
don't care. I can
yeah.
get me a car, I can get this, I can get that. If I truly believe if a man sees you like that, he's like, hey, I see that drive, baby girl. Like, let me help you out. Like, you need somebody to help you because you just out here and I love you and I want you.
Okay.
And I need you. You know, Ray J standing in the rain.
Okay. If I had one wish.
it would be you. You would be my best friend. You know what I'm saying? But like seriously, like we gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop having these unrealistic standards. And then this is before we go to the next point. Don't let nobody tell you that your standards is unrealistic. Don't do that. Hear me. Don't do that. If my standards, if I know I got it together, okay, and I know that okay, I just moved to Mesquite, Texas. Okay. I was in St. Louis, Missouri. I moved to Mesquite, Texas. Things are moving slow. But I'm not going to allow someone to tell me that my standards as a woman is unrealistic because of my situation right now. I know what I'm capable of. So
Yeah.
I'm not about to go back into a situation where I'm trying to get out of here. You living with your mama. We both stuck. We ain't got no car. We ain't got no ambition. We ain't got no. My standards is my standards, and I'm gonna keep that no matter how it look right now.
Yeah.
My standard is my standard, and they're not unrealistic. I want a man that's like boom, 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 boom. And if
Right.
you can't match it, then I'm not just gonna settle for whatever just because you call it unrealistic.
Yeah.
Don't do that, ladies. Don't do that, man. Well, half of y'all standards is retarded, but don't do that.
For real.
Forget them.
So, so what
Um,
season are y'all in, ladies? What season? Or are y'all in? Are y'all in a physical season?
well,
Financial season? Oh,
before
go
you
ahead.
not to cut you off, but before you even ask them what season they in, can we have the conversation about the type of man that's not equipped when it's emotional needs involved?
Mm, okay.
Like, I don't know. What do you feel like that means? For me, that's just like we said, men who I know somebody that used to date somebody before they got married to somebody.
Mhm.
Who that was pretty long. That was very long. But I do know somebody that dated somebody who before they got married to somebody would go through something and the man would just lay on the side of them. He wouldn't say, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this together. I love you. None of that. And they were at the I love you stage, but he wouldn't give the emotional need that
Yeah.
was needed.
Hold me.
Squeeze me. How do you deal with that though? Like, how do you deal with a man who's not, or how do you even know when a man is equipped with that?
It's all with me. It's like the energy. You should feel my energy. Like even when I'm not around you, we should have that such a connection where it's like something ain't right. Let me call and see if everything cool. 'Cause you know what I'm
Fact,
saying? Just so
fact.
happened when he called, he like, is everything all right? You good? No, this and then the other happened, and da, 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 and da, da, da. He be like, man, I felt that. That's why I called you because I know someone right.
Or he pays attention to you that much where if
Yeah.
you call him and you sound a certain way or you speak in a certain way, you're like, what's wrong? You just not like, I don't feel it today. What's going on? Like, where's the connection? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Okay. He be like, no, I can hear it in your voice. So I'm like, ain't nothing wrong. No, something wrong. Now, what is it? Like, talk to me.
I feel that.
Be open enough to where I'm open enough to talk to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of times us women, we tend to vent to our girlfriends instead of our significant other.
That is
And then
true.
our significant other don't be knowing what's going on because we
Yeah.
not comfortable with talking to them. because they not emotionally evolved. That's how you know when a man is not emotionally involved. If you cannot go to them and tell them what's on your mind, you got to go to run to your girlfriends and tell them what happened. You can't, you should be so comfortable to where the things you tell your girlfriend, you should be able to tell your significant other.
That's true. I feel that I am 100% agreeing on that. Like if I can't come tell you what's wrong with me, I don't want to talk to you.
You supposed to be my best friend. That means if I was at work and a guy hit on me and I said some off the wall stuff to him, or he said some off the wall stuff to me because he was mad, because a lot of times us females gonna run to our girl and be like, girl, guess what happened? Such and such was trying to talk to me. And then I should be able to go to my man and be like,
"Hey,
hey, this man was straight trying to talk to you, girl. You heard me.
you should have saw him, man. His pants was hanging off his butt. Man, the dude had 3 teeth gone. Like, man, you should have seen this dude. And he got enough nerve to be like, hey, girl. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You should be able to do that. If I tell you that and you can't emotionally deal with that, you're not emotionally equipped, and you're just like, what you say back. You need to tell. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Women, don't be that way. If your man can't come tell you, man, I was at work and this little shorty came up to me talking about, oh, you fine. I bet your woman just be so happy. I had to be like, yes, ma'am. She's very happy. She is absolutely happy. You know what I'm saying? But women will get to that point where now their mind is like, oh, well, I wonder if he gonna talk to her later on, or I wonder if, you know what I'm saying, he really did say that, or he gave
that comes from emotional damage from the past. So therefore, you can't take your past into the future, and a lot of us do that. We try to compare the last man to the new man, or the last person, or the person before, even your first person, or whoever broke your heart. You try to take that to the new person, and you're not giving them a chance to love you correctly.
Facts.
You're not giving them a chance at all at nothing, because they too busy trying to fix what's wrong with you when you should have been fixing that before you started talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't care how long it take. Look, y'all, I was single for a good 7 years before I jumped into another relationship, because I had a lot of healing to do. Even when I thought I was healed, when I try something with a new person, and I have to get right up out of that, because it wasn't fair to that person for me to start treating them like the old person. So literally being single for 7 years.
I'm in that season right now where I have to learn how to the situation I'm going through, I can't take it into the next relationship. Like, I have to emotionally heal first.
You have to emotionally heal first. You have to mentally, not only emotionally, you have to mentally heal first. You have to spiritually heal first.
Woo,
because
girl.
if all of them things are not intact, the dude can say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And you gonna flip.
Snap.
You're gonna snap.
That's true.
The dude could not answer your phone call and you gonna flip.
You're gonna snap. You are going to snap. That is true. That's true, ladies and gents. Like, make sure you are emotionally equipped for the next person. You know what I'm saying? Know your season. So, my ladies, even the men, are you, think about, were you the hero in the last situation, or were you the villain in the last situation? Sometimes that's hard to really step back and look at, but it helps a lot because it'll help you go into the next situation. Like, okay, maybe I was a little bit of the villain last time, or maybe I was the complete hero, so I know what to give my next man, and I don't stop loving. I can't stand it when people get into something bad, and then all of a sudden they just want to stop loving. Like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, don't
No,
do that.
y'all women the same. Y'all all do the same
Yeah,
thing. Y'all all act the same. And this and
yeah,
then the other. Y'all all crazy. I ain't gonna do this no more. I ain't never getting married. I ain't never doing
yeah.
this. I ain't never doing that. Just
Don't do
never
that.
say never, cause you might miss out on your blessing doing
On
it.
your blessing. You talking about you want that millionaire? Here come that millionaire right after, and you like,
Didn't
I
even
don't feel
know
like
it.
talking to you.
Didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. You heard me right in your face. Boom. You at Macy's or you at Ross. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't even know that a lot of rich people still go to the Goodwill. Okay.
He will not have on J's. He will have on some of them duck shoes that them dudes wear at the golf club,
And
okay, or at the golf
for
society.
real. For real.
He's not spending his money on it, and you'll have some rich men that will spend their money on that, but majority of them, baby, that car looks so good outside. You thought he was riding in a little chump change little car because
Oh,
he's with these little ugly shoes on, and he dressed like a bum. Not even knowing he outside in that Tesla you looking for.
yeah.
He's literally in a place where he can take care of you, the kids, and everybody else, and you don't even know it because you so busy looking for the dude with the hottest outfit on and the
Hey,
J's.
and that's why I love looking at them gold digger videos. They
For
should do that.
real.
I know it was a woman who was doing that to men too, to see if you a gold digger or not. But ladies, stop. Let's be realistic though. Let's be on some 100 stuff real quick. Stop going after materialistic things.
Yes. Yes.
Stop going after material. It should not matter what if he's attractive to you and not by what he got on, meaning the way he approached you, the
Yeah.
way he talked to you, the way he came off to you. If it's, you could automatically feel if somebody got good vibes or bad vibes. You got men there all day long, or even women, you know what I'm saying, approach about and be like, what's up, little mama? What's up, little daddy? What's up? Can I get your number? Huh? Nah, 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 nah. And you be like, that's how you talk to women. But if you got somebody that approach you like, hey, I seen you, you really caught my eye. How you doing? What's your name? You single? And and y'all too busy doing like this
Yeah.
instead of seeing if it's any type of connection. Like, okay, he
Yeah.
respectable. Ma'am, can I get the door for you? Let me open the door for you. Nah, nah, nah. I got it myself. I can open up my own door. Stop doing that. Dude, stop going after materialistic things. You never know who you could be facing, bro. You never know who you could be talking to.
And you men out there, while y'all be looking for the woman with the big booty that's hanging out them shorts.
And the titties that's up there like this, and the
And
slim waist,
uh-huh. And she got on that nice weave, baby. She ain't got one of these. These one of them beauty supply wigs. She got one of them them $500, $600 Brazilian lay flat lace looking like what with that good old edge. Baby, she ain't got no
with the
job.
with what with the makeup on it, padded. They face be padded with makeup with these cute dresses on with the Fendi signs all over it and stuff like that. Come on now.
That she just got bootlegged out of her cousin back car in the back of his trunk.
That girl barely even made out of high school.
Slow as a doorknob. Running off of popularity. Yeah, we gonna leave her where she is.
Not saying all of them, but 9 times out of 10, them the gold diggers. Okay.
If you see one that's like that, the first thing you ask her is where you work at. That's your first question. Where you work at? If she got to tell you, right now I'm just in between jobs because no, she a stripper, and it ain't nothing wrong with being a stripper if you got a goal. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, this is a Christian channel. We don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Because Jesus will give you everything that you want. All you gotta do is ask in His name. But if you're gonna be a woman that's out there, and if you can't be Diamond from the Players Club, baby, don't be Ebony. Okay, be a Diamond.
Yeah. At least she was trying to pay for her education, paying for school.
Don't be Ebony, be a Diamond. You know, and Diamond still had class about herself. Even though she was defining herself by the job she had, she still had class about herself. Outside of that job, nobody even really knew that she was a stripper unless they actually went to the job to see her strip. And she was one of the baddest strippers. Let's be real. Like, Diamond came out with that pink slip-on, girl. I was like, oh, look at her out of there like that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be an Ebony. I have never wanted to be an Ebony. People always say, you so bougie. Oh, well. But one thing you can say is when you come on that neighborhood block, all the men on there will say, no, that's why we won't, because she ain't going. She sure not. Sure not. I got standards. Yeah. Okay? Have some standards. I always, hey, but look, because I almost went there. Are you still a work in progress? Or are you the masterpiece in any area or in general? You know, in a certain area in the previous relationship, in the area now. Right now, I'm a work in progress, but I am half of a masterpiece too. Don't get twisted.
I'm a work in progress, and I'm getting to the masterpiece. You feel me? I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I can say I'm a half masterpiece because I've gotten to that point where I understand what it is to be a woman that has to hold down the fort. At first, I was a work in progress because I didn't have to do that. I was just at home. I was with the kids. I was doing this, I was doing that. I was working on a company most of the time. But now I understand men do fall. So I can say I got your back. But if you don't got my back, yeah, this masterpiece is going out the door.
What you said is 100%. People need to stop saying 50-50 too. I mean, because, I understand the 50-50, but no, it's 100 and 100.
For real.
You give me your all, I give you my all. It should be it should be the same. Either way. You give me your all, I give you my all. We give each other our alls.
It should be the same. I don't like that 50-50 either. I don't like that. If
100 and 100.
You got some money, you pay for it. If you broke and I got some money, I pay for it. But we gotta constantly do this. And it was a video like that too, where the man was like, you mean to tell me you got her washing dishes and emptying trash and he like, bro, it is what it is. If I come home and my lady's tired, then I'm gonna wash the dishes. I'm gonna cook the meal. I'm gonna take out do whatever I need to do. Whatever her duties were, I'm gonna do it. Plus, if I'm tired and she see me tired, then she go and cut the grass, or she'll go. And it's just not based on one person's duty. Like, it's based on
both of y'all got the same duties. If both of y'all juggle like an equal, it don't nobody got no jobs. Everybody got the same job. You treat each other like an equal. I cater to you, you cater to me. Just at the same, and that's why I haven't gotten into a relationship like that, because even when I did try to get in a relationship, I stayed in it for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But when people don't have the same values as I do, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, I kind of dismiss myself out of the situation, because it can't be 75-25.
Yeah. No.
It has to be 100. If I'm giving my all, you have to show me you giving me your all as well. is, for example, ladies, we got a problem when, a problem with wanting men to take us on dates and we never have to pay for nothing. Take your man out on a date sometime. Pay for it. What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with paying for a meal.
That's too deep. That's too deep. You can't say that. That's too deep for the
I
world.
can't say that. That's the name of this show. It's too deep. I'm gonna get deep up in it. Take your man out sometime. Treat him. See, I know I'm gonna be a good wife because, baby, when I say, look,
People don't be realizing that they always have this thing where it's always. Oh, I'm sorry, I was checking my camera, but it's always that. What can he do for me? What can he do for me?
What can he bring to the table?
Yeah, but your table
what's
should
on your
already be
table?
full. Your
They
table should
always
be
say,
full.
"What can you bring to the table?" Have you took a look at what's on your table first?
Some Roman noodles.
Baby, because I got the best homemade pasta at home. You hear me?
Roman noodles.
And if you ain't coming with the cordon bleu, I don't know what to tell you.
For real, that's facts though. That is facts. Like y'all gotta get that together. Get that together. You know. What are you the greatest ally or the worst enemy? Or were you the greatest ally or were you the worst enemy?
I was the ally, baby. I mean, wait, they both the same thing. Ally and enemy, the same thing, ain't it?
No, so the ally would be like you're definitely like I'm a peacemaker.
Yeah, I'm definitely a peacemaker.
You
I
are
definitely try
definitely
to
a
keep the
peacemaker.
peace. I do not like toxic people. I don't like toxic. I
Yeah.
mean, as far as me dealing with them, I don't like toxic people. I might have toxic friends, but I'm the peacemaker, so I could be like, girl, it's okay. It's not even worth it. Calm down.
Can we just say this friendship has been going on for about 20 years now, and I can't stand that trait about her. Okay, look, I'm looking down at the other camera. I need to be looking at this camera. I can't stand that trait because it was friends she had that I would be like, we the worst enemy right now, you know? And she's like, no, this nigga peacemaker. I am the worst enemy right now. And that is, I'm a little toxic. I'm just a little toxic, but I'm working on that.
And it's okay. It's okay to have toxic friends if you the more humble one. I try to be the more humble one in any situation because somebody gotta be humble. We all can't be hype. We really can, but it would get
Let me
very,
tell you,
very ugly.
even in your own situation, that's annoying. Like this is your situation. Why am I the toxic person right now? Like this is your battle. You cannot be the peacemaker.
But what's crazy is, Sean, that when I am hype, she be the one to be like, she be the one calm.
That's true.
But you see what I'm saying? Somebody gotta be the humble one in this situation. So
That's
when
true.
I'm amped, she's calm. But when she's amped, I'm calm.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
somebody gotta be the balance. Somebody to balance it out, to help you click it back in your head that it's not serious. Leave it alone. Walk away. You're so much better than that.
That's true.
You wasting your energy and your time on this person. Just walk away and let it go. Let them argue with themselves because that's what they gonna do.
Look, the Lord is still working on me. I've been a lot better though, you guys. Like I have been a lot better.
A lot better.
I have been a lot better. But look, don't push that button because look, West Side coming out. Don't push that button, okay? And look, it'll get real deep, real soon. Like don't do that. But I am when you change your life and you change your ways and you become an evolved woman, you're like, girl, My hair is too pretty today. I ain't got time.
Girl, I got my brand new outfit on today, girl. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm trying to show it off.
And
So
don't let the
who?
nails
I
be
don't
done.
know.
Don't let the nails be done.
Cause
They just
baby, I'm
like,
like this all day. I'm like this all day long.
uh, ma'am, these cost too much. I
That's the
can't.
only
Come
time I
on.
talk with my hands when I'm talking. When I got nails.
Because let me tell you, let's get this on together. You have to be together. Clack, 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 clack. Don't do that. Okay. Um, yeah. So as you were saying, um, the seasons. I love when I love that quote. That's my pen. This my point pen. This one got serious. Instead of who he is, know what season he is in.
And it's easy to find that out, ladies. You ain't got to be like, oh, what season you in? They're gonna be like, what? No, just be like, what you aiming for? What's your purpose? Like, what are you aiming for? Like, what's going on in your life? Oh, I'm focusing on doing this. This how you find out.
Right. What's going on with you right now?
What you got going? Yeah, make sure y'all know what y'all getting yourself into. Okay, just ask questions. It don't hurt to ask. When you was in school, your parents always said, you want to know something, just ask.
Just
I
ask.
I need to follow my own advice, because I'll be nervous asking people questions. I'll be thinking if I ask the wrong thing, they're gonna be like, oh, I ain't messing with her. But
Hey,
but you know what? I gotta get out of that. I'm gonna get out of that, and I'm just gonna start asking questions. I don't care how you feel about it. If you leave
for
me alone,
real.
that ain't nothing but God removing you out of my life. Okay,
You
so
ain't supposed to be there, buddy. You ain't
yeah,
supposed
it's
to be
going to be
there. I
that.
am. You know what? We're gonna talk about our season that we in, and then we gonna get up off of here, y'all. Because we trying to, we ain't trying to hold y'all that long. But I'm in a season where I don't mind asking. Like I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you everything
Mhm.
because I'm in that season where I've wasted so much time on so many relationships, even a marriage, okay? To where I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, what do you want me for?
Yeah,
What you want me for?
yeah.
If I can't share my emotion with you, if I have to beg for attention, if I have to um try to figure out what you feeling, I don't know. I'm not in that season. Sorry. I'm not in that season. I'm in
Yeah,
a spiritual season. And I'm in that season where if you're gonna do this, we're gonna do this correctly and under the law, God's law,
yeah.
under Christ's law. If we're not gonna do that, then I don't want it. I don't want it.
Period. Period. Because that's I'm on that same thing. But like I said, I don't know. I gotta come out of this shell that I'm in. But I'm slowly for surely getting there. I don't talk to people enough to talk to them. And I don't talk to people. And I'm not blowing up your phone trying to talk to you every day. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not, so I don't. I think once something starts seeming consistent and I start seeing consistency, then I will be open enough to say, hey, what's up? You
Yeah,
know. But if we're at a distance and it's just, a phone call get dealt every blue moon, I'm not
yeah,
gonna trip off of it, you know. But if things start getting consistent, then I'm gonna have to break because I am at a point where I done been hurt so much, I done been through so much, you know, been ran over so much where tired, and then
Yeah.
I'm at a point where I'm tired of being number two. I want to be number one to somebody. I want to, you know, have that one person that only has eyes for me. So, and I'm at a spiritual season also. If I can't talk to you about my God, if I can't be
Period.
comfortable with saying this is what the Lord did for me. Let me tell you what he said. Let me
Yeah.
tell you what he did. Cause I'm the type that
Yeah.
brags on what God do for me. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, but I'm a bragger on God. Okay. When he do
Be a
something, he
bragger,
show
honey.
out. When he show out, baby, I'm telling everybody. I don't care if you believe or don't. I'm telling everybody. Okay.
Right.
So
Right. Right. I
so
feel that
so
though.
yeah, I've always been it. I've always been a brag on God. So if I can't do that, if you're not acceptive of that, and I don't want to hear that, and yeah, that's what keep it to yourself. I shouldn't hear none of that. I don't want to deal with you then. I'm not gonna want to deal with you then. If you always negative about the things I'm doing and this and that and other, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I need somebody that's like, hey, I see it. You hear me?
For
Even though I
real.
don't know it, I see it. Look, I'm trying to get like you now.
Or asking
Somebody
you,
that
like,
want
what is it? What is it? Like, you different, you glowing, you're doing this.
to
Like, yeah, absolutely. I feel that. I feel that.
notice me. Yeah, I want all of this. So, um, I don't trip off of a lot of things, and so once I start seeing somebody being consistent with me,
You can be
then
consistent with them. For real.
I could be consistent and opening up and asking questions. And if it makes you turn away from me, so be it.
Yeah.
But if it make you, start asking questions back, or you want to know too, for the sake of yourself, then hey, I'm all for it. But if it ain't way, be like, man, I ain't trying to talk to her. Well then you go about your business. You hear me? Peace up, A town down. You hear me? Flat out.
Quit walking out. Quit walking out. Hey, oh, what?
You hear me?
For real.
So
Hey, well, this was, and we're gonna talk about the seasons next time. Next time we're gonna run through these seasons, y'all. Please know the 5 seasons we're gonna run through is financial, emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental.
and
We
be
got to.
looking out, y'all, because we gonna be running down these type of men's we dealing with, okay? We gonna we
Period.
gonna give
Queen.
you the tea on
For
what
real.
kind of man you dealing with, okay? Because
Yes.
you never know, but we always can pinpoint the signs and this and that. If he doing this, if he doing that, man, it's vice versa for women too. It works both ways. We
It
just say
does.
men a lot because we're
We
women, but
women,
we're
you
letting you
know.
know it's for the women
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It, you can see the signs and all of that stuff, and men
Shout
and women. So be looking out for the next episode, y'all, because it's about to get even deeper.
For real, shout out to y'all gonna see me scratch my hair. My so what? Get used to it. Shout out to my boy Derek Jackson. Let me tell y'all. So all of this came from a seminar that I seen of him, and I just wanted to share it. And we thought it would be a great idea to share it with everybody else. But shout out to Derek Jackson. A lot of people be hating on him because the man is real.
Woo, give it up for Derek. He did
The man is
do.
real though. He has no issue with telling you like I messed up. I did this wrong. I did that wrong, but I still love my woman. And for somebody to give you their past experiences and say, hey, this is what it is. I'm cool with that. Don't be sitting there vacating. Like, don't do that.
Okay.
So shout out to Derek. Like, yo, I watched the seminar, bro. You don't know me, but I know you. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buying your book though. It was high. I wish I could have caught that sale though, bro. I just playing. I'm just playing. But it was high though, yeah. But let me tell you, he had it on sale though. He had it on sale for a nice little price. You know, I can't give y'all all that. Y'all gotta go to the seminar yourself, watch it. It's on one of those videos. Just watch the videos. It'll pop up. I can't remember, but it made me be like, let me go see what Derek talking about, you know. And all this stuff came about. So we just appreciate it. Y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the notification
Hit
button.
that bell button.
Hey, for everything. For everything. Don't be faking, you know. What?
Yeah. All notifications, dog. Flat out. Cause it's too deep.
It's way too deep. It's way too deep. We just put up 2 other videos. We just premiered 2 other videos. So go check that out. And people don't be liking this stuff. People don't be liking that stuff because it be too real. And they don't be wanting to sit through it either. But yo, if you go through it and you listen to it, it's gonna bless you. Well, we praying that it bless you, but
I pray
it'll
that it
help
bless
you.
you and uplift you and help you with,
Yeah.
help you be able to notice things before it get too deep
Yeah.
because it's too deep. Yeah.
It's too deep.
Be able to recognize things before it hit hard. And
For
when you
real,
can,
bro.
you can avoid a lot of things. If things can be avoided, avoid them.
For real. For real. And y'all know we are a channel that,
Avoid it.
for real, we're a channel that talk about Christ, love, everything Christ, okay? Relationships. Please know, Christ will put you up on game on a relationship.
Yes.
The
And I
Holy
believe
Spirit do
that
not.
he moved all through this video, baby, because I was saying
For
stuff
real.
I didn't even know to say. What I say? What is it called? Evolved men will get involved in
With
their loved
potential
one's
spouse.
life. Okay?
That's right. That's right. Like,
That was the
and
Holy
stop
Spirit,
choosing
child.
for
That wasn't me.
yourself. Let him choose it for you. Don't choose for yourself. Hey, look, the Holy Spirit said something like 4, 5 times. I was like, I don't know. You sure about that? you sure? Throw an airplane in the sky with a sign going across. Let me know it's real. Like, I don't know. Like, but I mean, he never like pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. But yes, we out of here. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Look out for part 2 because it's coming very soon. We out here every Thursday,
Right.
Friday. It might be a different day, but you know, be looking for it.
Be looking for it. That's why you hit that all and them notifications so you don't miss nothing.
Duh. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell. But we out of here. It is Ashley.
And it's Jay.
And we are It's Too Deep. We gonna go.
Incorporated. It's too deep. It's too deep for them. It's